I want to share some with y'all, right? So the last few days I was walking around, right? And when I was walking around, I kept smelling something that was sweet, right? But I didn't tell nobody what I was smelling because I thought it was maybe like a symptom of perimenopause or something. You know how you think something going on, but you don't know if something going on, and you just kind of keep it to yourself until you figure out the whole story? Yeah, right, like that. So I didn't tell nobody else, and I didn't share with anybody else what I was smelling, right? So I just kind of kept it to myself, going on my little evening walk or whatever. And I walked past this guy that I frequently see and everything. And then I was like, he said, "How you doing today?" And I was like, "It's a great day. How you doing?" And he said, "You know what? It is a great day." And he said, "Do you smell that?" And I was like, ha, what do you mean, do I smell that? And he was like, "Just sniff." And I was like, "I do smell it, I do." But I ain't know if he was smelling the same thing. And I said, "What it smell like?" And then he said, "It smells grape." And I said, "It smells like Fun Dip." Y'all remember Fun Dip, right? Right. So for me, it smelled like Fun Dip. But I guess grape Fun Dip, it's still Kool-Aid. It smelled like Kool-Aid or Fun Dip or something like that. Y'all, I said, "What is it? What is that smell?" He said it was the Texas Mountain Laurel Tree. Y'all, I had no idea what this smell was. I thought perimenopause was doing her normal little routine, and I was just tripping again. It's the Texas Mountain Laurel Tree. So apparently, everybody don't smell it. That's the story, allegedly or whatever. Everybody don't smell the smell, but those who do smell the smell say it smells grapey and, Kool-Aid-y or whatever. It's something real, real sweet and great. So I just wanted to share right here. So I did Google. Said the seeds are kind of poisonous, so make sure before you go sniffing on trees and everything, you, I guess, do your own research or whatever on this tree. But I was just so eager to share this with y'all because I had never heard of this tree, and like the last week is when I started smelling it. So they're in bloom from February into April, right? So if you are the type that like to stop and smell the roses, stop and smell a tree. Stop and smell a tree, because I promise you the distinct, sweet, grapey smell, you'll never get that smell out your nose. But for me, it smelled like Fun Dip. Y'all remember Fun Dip, right? Yes, and it is the Texas Mountain Laurel Tree. It's a pea-like flower, and it blooms in the spring, so I guess we in the spring then. So yeah, y'all, this is the Texas Mountain Laurel Tree. Let me know if y'all familiar with this tree or if y'all smelled it before. I was just so excited to share. The more you know.